it turns out the firstborn son in my family, all the way back to the Revolutionary War, had all served. And in a way, it was my turn. So I went in as a specialist in E4, and then after a whole bunch of training, and after almost a year overseas, I did all the stuff I was supposed to do, and there's a lot to it. I got promoted to sergeant. And then once I got off active duty and I was in the reserve band, right before I got out of the band, I got promoted to staff sergeant. Well, there was a lot of training because my primary job was in military intelligence. So my first thing after basic training was a week or so of leave because my next duty station was at the Foreign Language Academy in California for a whole year of immersive training in the Korean language. It was pretty hard school. So it was about a year of that, and then there was about just under 6 months of other stuff, including interrogation school, strategic debriefing school, airborne school, escort driving class, SEER school, all kinds of really scary, hairy, hard stuff. And then finally, they sent me to my first duty station. So that was about a year and a half of training. My first permanent duty station was Yongsan Barracks in Seoul, Korea for about a year. And after that, Fort Lewis, Washington. Most useful things was before you become an NCO, non-commissioned officer like a sergeant or whatever, you have to go to this course called Primary Leadership Development Course, PLDC, and you spend a couple of weeks really talking about leading people and how to lead people if you have to. And of course it's in a military context, but a lot of those things are really true out in the rest of the world, like in the corporate world. You know, it's self-knowledge, knowing what you're capable of. You don't really know. I didn't really know if I could make it through basic training. It's very physical, right? It's very mental, it's very physical. It was hard, it really was. Like I said, it's not for everybody. I don't know if I could do that, but I did, so I know that at least I can do that. So when things get hard in the rest of the world ever since then, I just think back on, hey man, I lived through that. I can live through this.